Hey guys, it's Amanda, and welcome back to my channel, Hoot of the Sims. So today we are continuing off our Sims 4 Tropical Getaway Resort. I am here with my kitty Ollie again. Say hi. Oh wow. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah? Yeah? Hey, you got back up. You're gonna get in the way of the camera and my mic. Hey! Ollie. Lay down, thank you. Anyways, speaking of Ollie, my Twitch friends, if you guys haven't caught me on Twitch yet, I do stream on Twitch. Don't have a regular set schedule, but if you go ahead and look up Hoot of the Sims on Twitch, you will find me there. You can hit the follow button, and you should have the automatic option of getting notifications. If you know notifications are live and on, the little heart should be grayed out, I believe. And then if it says, like, if there's a little line through the heart, you won't get notifications. So if you see the line, just click it again, and then you should get notifications when I'm live on Twitch, so you can catch me there and we can actually have a conversation. It'd be nice to see you guys there. Anyways, my Twitch viewers love Ollie so much that they started this cute little campaign for hashtag Ollie2020 as US president. So, obviously he's not gonna run for president, but on my Twitch channel, I think I am gonna add a few commands with that joke, hashtag Ollie2020, and you guys can, like, vote, quote-unquote, vote for him. I'm gonna have a straw poll, I think, in my panels on Twitch, and you guys can just kind of play around with that. I want to see how many people would even vote for him. So, if you want to join in the silliness, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. Look out for those panels that'll be added probably over the weekend, and let's get silly together. But anyways, so the last part of this, basically the speed build, we were watching this build come together, meaning that it was just the exterior and the interior, not really the interior actually, we're doing the interior today, but it was the exterior part of the build last time that you guys watched me build, so that was kind of interesting, but now we are getting into more of the details of the interior of the build, and I will go back to exterior, I believe, in part 3. So this is part 2. If you missed part 1, I will link it in the panels below, as well as when part 3 comes out, I will link part 2 and part 1, just in case you guys missed it as well. But anyways, enough rambling about that. Mostly focusing on the interior of this build today. And I think I have mentioned this before in part 1, but there is a spa that's included in this build, which is absolutely beautiful. Your Sims can relax like they would on vacation. I know for a fact that I've gone to spas when I've been on tropical vacations, including in Florida, including Jamaica, and including Mexico. So for some reason, the tropics is what I meant to say. The tropics kind of make you want to go to a spa and just relax. I think it's just because the environment of a tropical area kind of feeds off that, and it kind of encourages people to relax, so I think that is why. But yeah, this resort has a spa, and a few of the things that are included in the spa are, I think, a total of 4 massage tables, which is amazing. We have a hot tub that is outside of the spa, so your Sims can go and relax out there. I wish I could go and relax in this resort. My goodness, like, it looks so awesome. And there is also a sauna that is built. I don't think that we built basically the exterior of that little hut last time, so I think that's actually coming in part 3 as well. So you're getting a little bit more exterior, but you know what? It's mainly interior in this part. So there is that. We might see it come together in this part. I don't remember which part that's included in, but beside the point. But yeah, there is a bunch of massage tables, there is a sauna, there is a hot tub, there is a big game room. We haven't gotten to that part of the build yet, but that is coming up, and I'm pretty sure I said that in the last part, so I'm not spoiling anything for you. But currently we are working on this beautiful lobby area. On the outside, I did want it to look very tropical, but we also brought that inside, but we added a modern twist to this, so that is very nice, because I'm going back to my roots. When I started playing The Sims 4, all I built was tropical builds? No. All I built was modern builds, is what I meant to say. And honestly, like, I just can't find myself to sway away from modern builds at all. And I think that's just because I'm drawn to them. They always look so clean when they're put together. And I don't know, they just look concise. They look like they belong. Whereas a few other build styles I'm not too fond of because it's not consistent and it's not symmetrical as much. And I like the symmetry in modern builds. I also love the beautiful solid colors, so there's no confusion and there's no really weird way of like, not liking a modern build, if that makes any sense. It can be plain, but it also looks like it's just well put together. So I wanted to bring that into the interior and leave the tropics on the outside because that is where most of your Sims are going to be spending their time anyways in this resort. So there's that, and I think it works. I don't know. I hope you guys agree. Let me know in the comments if you like how the interior part of this build turned out, or if you would have rather seen a more tropical style in the inside. Either way, I think I did get a little bit of both with the plants and the rock walls and the paneling. I don't know. Just let me know what you think about the interior thus far. I think it works. I enjoyed building it. I enjoy the way it looks once it's done. So, but I hope you guys do too. And it is on the gallery. All the information on how to find this build on the gallery is in my panels. Panels? That's a Twitch thing. It's in the description below. If you scroll down the video, you will see instructions and details on how to find this build on the Sims 4 gallery. Now, keep this in mind. All of my builds, for some reason, say they use CC. I don't use CC in my uploads for the gallery, and I make sure I don't. I do use CC on my Sims, however, that I put on the gallery, just because I'm not ambitious enough to change my Sims, because most of them are families that I play with, and then I'm like, oh, maybe you guys want to play with them too. So I put them up on the gallery, and most of the time they do have CC. So my Sims have CC, but the builds don't. I make sure that I do not use CC items in my builds whatsoever. So the only reason why, or the only explanation I can think, that it's saying that there is CC in my build, I think is because I have CC in my game in general, so it might just be a glitch on the gallery. I'm not sure, but don't look at that and be like, ooh, she used CC, I'm not downloading this because there's gonna be missing objects. No, like, that's definitely not the case. However, I would make sure when you are downloading this lot to type in the testing cheats on cheat before placing this lot. Actually, so testing cheats on, and then after doing that, bb.moveobjects, because I do use a lot of move objects, and sometimes when you place things that are built with bb move objects, things can be placed funny and it won't look right. You might be missing some items, so on and so forth. So just make sure you follow these instructions very carefully before you're placing this lot in your save. So, but she is already on the gallery, so if you just want to see what it looks like already, don't fret. It is already on the gallery. Today is the July 19th. I think it's been up on the gallery for about a week or so. I don't have too many downloads on her yet, but I think that is, like I have been saying, is because for some reason, my builds say CC. And oftentimes the gallery does not, like when you're uploading or like going to the gallery, it says like you have to check it manually to include CC when you search on the gallery. So a lot of people don't think about checking that button, and I understand why, because like, oh, CC, we don't want CC in our games, but I don't use CC, I promise. I'm just a poor soul that is sent into the CC areas of the gallery and nobody finds my builds. So that is exactly the reason why I think there's not very many downloads. But if you're watching this and you do want a resort in your game, and you don't want to go through the efforts of building your own resort, I promise you this will satisfy your needs. Your Sims have plenty of water to swim in. Your Sims have many different rooms that they can hang out in. Obviously, this is free of charge. Your Sims don't have to pay money to stay here, which is another really nice thing. I know a lot of people are still upset that with the Island Living Pack, we did not get the feature of resorts. Guys, there's loopholes, okay? Like, if your brain works the way mine does, you will find ways. If you really want something that bad, you can make it work. Obviously, cars you can't make functional, but since that update, I don't know if you're living under a rock or whatever, but there was a recent update to The Sims 4 where we got 1,000+ new build and buy mode objects, and holy freaking Luya. I haven't gotten the chance to check those out on my own, honestly, because I've been so busy with work. I've been so busy with streaming directly after work that because I'm streaming the history challenge, that I don't have time to look at all these items myself, which is kind of unfortunate, but they all look beautiful. I was watching a few streamers who were messing around with these objects, and oh my gosh, like we got some new cars that you can place. So if you're a builder and you like making driveways, but before we had to size up random toy cars, and oftentimes it looked really wrong and ugly, like it didn't look right. But now we have cars, like mimic cars. Obviously they're not usable, so don't get too excited, but they're not usable. But now we have cars that we can use in our builds, and we can just put them on our driveways or inside of our garages that we build, and it doesn't look as weird or empty or like basically toy-like, you know what I mean? So that's really exciting, and there are a bunch of other objects, a bunch. I can't even remember the other ones. The cars were probably the things that I was the most excited about when I was watching the Maxis Monthly stream. I think that was last week now. No, it was 2 weeks ago. Holy crap, time flies, you guys. But if you didn't miss that, if you missed that stream and you want to see this, the 1,000 objects coming straight from EA's live stream, I can also link that in the description box down below. I know a lot of you have probably already seen them. But if you haven't seen the live stream, I do recommend checking it out, because it's always nice to see that the creators of The Sims 4 are just as enthusiastic about this game still like we are, and they do a really, really good job, obviously, of showing off the content that they added, because, they know the most about it. They're the ones that made the game, so I would highly recommend checking that out too. I will try to remember to link that in the description box below. As well as the part 1 for this build. But anyways, I am also going to be working on uploading my CC finds for July of 2019. I have found all of the objects I want to put into the video. It's a matter of making the video and adding my effects and piecing it together and then uploading it. So you guys are probably going to be seeing that either this weekend or mid next week. So probably somewhere between like the 22nd to, I don't know, maybe the 24th. So look out for that video as well. I'm really excited about everything that's happening in The Sims 4. The CC creations are just getting better and better as we're getting more content too. And there are rumors, as you guys have probably heard if you don't live under a rock, that there is another expansion pack possibly coming in November sometime or in December, late in this year, which is really exciting news, because honestly what they told us in the I think that was in June now, or was that even in May? I don't even remember. But when they announced Island Living, and when they announced the Moschino stuff pack, and when they announced the what do you call that, Realm of Magic, that they only mentioned that those were the 3 packs that were coming in the next 6 months. So that just had me thinking, because they were really clear on that wording that they said 6 months, like those are the stuff that's coming in the next 6 months. That does not mean that that's all that's coming to The Sims 4. So when I heard all these rumors going around about a potential expansion pack also at the end of this year, I kind of hit the floor a little bit, because I was like, holy crap, like they are adding so many new features for us, which is really exciting, and I wasn't expecting this one. And I am speculating that it is university. Want to know why? Because the college kids will be back in school by November. Typically, it's the fall semester when it starts up, and it's perfect timing. Also, who knows if they're announcing it in November and then it's coming out in December, which would be really cool as well if they released it in December, because it'd be a perfect Christmas gift to get your friends, your family members, whatever it may be, and it makes sense to also release University. Not saying it is University, but it would make sense if they release University in December or November, because either kids are, finishing up their first semester of college, and it'd be a good way to reward them for working hard at school. And second, it'd be good for Christmas, because, college students still need to think about university when they're on their break. And you know, it kind of gets people prepared for spring semester and all that fun jazz. So it would just, I don't know. I have a feeling that these rumors might be true. Whether or not that it is actually university, I don't know. I'm hoping it is. It would make sense if it was, because I can't think of any other packs or expansions, like things we could add onto the game that are that huge besides university that would be an expansion pack. You know what I mean? So it's kind of exciting news. Obviously, they're all rumored, so we can't stay true to them. But we know that this last rumor that I reported on was 100% true. It turned out true, which was island living. And this is what we are doing right now. We are building a resort for the island living pack with island living stuff. So it's actually incredible because I feel like I was literally making speculation videos about island living yesterday, but look at, here we are, we're making things with the island living pack. It all looks beautiful. So honestly, guys, I would say keep an open mind, expect the unexpected, or expect the expected with university, and maybe we will get it. No guarantees, like I said, but sorry, I'm like choking on spit. One can only hope. And no, I am not cutting that out of the video. I am too lazy with editing to do that. 40 hours a week of work and then going and recording YouTube videos afterwards. It definitely yeah, I'm definitely lazy. I don't want to make more work for myself. I just want you guys to have content faster but also have good content, and if it's just me coughing, big deal, you know? It's not like the video itself is bad. So but anyways, I hope you guys are having a great summer. I can just kind of speak about what I've been up to this summer. I've been working, as I've said, 40 hours a week. I've been streaming a lot of Twitch. So, like I said, if you haven't checked me out on Twitch, make sure to look up Hoot of the Sims on Twitch and follow me there, and you guys can join me live sometime, because that'd be really exciting. And other things that I've been up to, honestly, is just building. I've been really into a building mood in The Sims 4. I honestly have no idea why. Normally I like doing challenges and that kind of thing. I do build a lot, don't get me wrong, you know? Definitely not a average builder. I would consider myself a pretty good builder. But for some reason lately, I've been more into building than gameplay, which is kind of weird for me because like I said, I love doing challenges. They are so fun. So it's just, I don't understand it, but I'm also happy with it because I get to make cool things like this for you guys to hopefully play with and enjoy just as much as I enjoy building it and playing with these rock solid builds myself. So but besides playing The Sims, besides working, besides making YouTube videos and Twitch, I am going to be going on vacation in about a week-ish, a little over a week. My family and I are going to the Wisconsin Dells. So for you guys who do not know what the Wisconsin Dells are, it's basically a whole city with resorts. And these resorts have these amazing, and I mean amazing, water parks. You wouldn't really expect that in a state like Wisconsin, you know, like a random Midwestern state. That gets really bad winters, so on and so forth. But honestly, you guys, if you ever get the chance to go there, I recommend going in the summertime because there are quite a few outdoor water parks that you don't want to miss out on. And they're phenomenal. The resort that we're going to, I don't know, it's the Wilderness Resort. And this resort has 3 or 4 outdoor water parks, I believe. But the coolest outdoor water park has a 2-level lazy river. You heard it here, folks. So if you guys are looking for a water getaway, can't afford to really go to the ocean and spend a week on really expensive hotels, if you're in the Midwest, definitely go to the Wisconsin Dells. And look up the Wilderness Resort. That's the resort we've been going to for the longest time. I literally don't think we've ever been to any other resort in the Wisconsin Dells, but I highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. They've got mini golf, you know, they've got big arcades, they've got the 2-level lazy river, 4 outdoor parks, 4 or 5 indoor water parks as well. They added an indoor, like, go-kart racing area as well, which is really cool. They even have a cute little pottery room where you can paint pre-made pottery pieces and glaze them yourself and take them home with you. If you're there for a long weekend, that's a really fun thing to do. Like, I would definitely recommend doing that like one of the first days you're there, just so like you have enough time for it to get glazed, so you're not leaving without your masterpieces that you create. But that's also another fun thing to do if you have kids or if you don't have kids. I'm probably going to be doing that because it's been a while since I've been into that area. And I don't know. I just want to go and make more pottery pieces. Obviously, you don't spin it on a wheel, like a typical pottery thing, a pottery barn that you think about. You actually go and you just paint these pre-made ceramic pieces. I don't know. It's kind of like a paint by number, but yeah, you know what I mean. But I know this is a weird ending. That's it for this video today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a huge like and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. It's just a click away, a tap away, whatever device you're watching this on. I would greatly appreciate that support. And check out the panels below for more information on this build and how to download it. But anyways, until next time, guys, hoot out!